Yo, what is up? Welcome to the chapter discussion. I don't want to say review, I guess discussion. I recorded my live reaction to reading it, and I'm going to be sprinkling it in and out of the video, kind of like Grand Line Review does. It's just that I was going to use my raw reaction just for the whole video, but it's kind of fucking all over the place. It's just me. I don't even know, dude. It's a mess, but and you'll see that. But yeah, so we're just going to look at it in post and then also have my live reaction as well. It's currently 4:23 in the morning. I was literally in bed, but now I am out of bed and in front of the microphone with the new chapter pulled up. Yo! Cover request, Senior Pink and Frankie sharing oh my goodness. This scene, this has to happen. Out of everything, you know, when One Piece ends and they're panning through like a bunch of interactions after the story's over, like this is one of the scenes I want to see. Frankie and Senior Pink sitting down and having their drink. I doubt that's how you pronounce it though. It's literally Russian though. I'm looking at it, that is Russian. So the chapter starts off where it ended last time with Robin in this full bloom form. It looks so freaking cool, dude. This is a move we definitely haven't seen. In the panel you see her like kind of gassed. Like she's actually having to fight and go all out. This has never happened, dude. The last time, I feel like a broken record, because not only like do I say it to my friends, but I also hear like every One Piece YouTuber talk about her last fight, which was the fat fucking goon in Skypiea, and like she's actually being pushed. It's super cool to see. Like I don't know how much of the panels I'm gonna show because I'm new to this. I don't know like what you can get away with and what you can't. But like these guys are fucking scrapping. She cut one of Robin's many fucking arms. How does that work? Okay, well she just answered that. When Maria like ties her up and then hops on her and starts fucking wailing on her with the brass knuckles, it's like, it's honestly really cool to see. Not because I like seeing Robin get her ass beat, it's just like super out of the ordinary. Like you don't see her do much of anything physical, you know? Like even seeing her run is fucking rare, you know? But like she's getting fucking rocked by not grass knuckles. Those probably wouldn't hurt as much. She put on some brass knuckles, bro. Ooh, there's no way. When have we ever seen Robin like get hurt or like get punched or like, oh my goodness. She caught some brass knuckles to the fucking cheeks. Robin's arms come in hot after unblooming. We're just gonna keep using that. I really couldn't tell you. The Maria cage is pretty sick. It reminds me of what's his name? Kirumaru from Naruto. He was a spider as well. He could have like his silky fucking threads to like tie you up with, but then he could also harden it. And the picture of her using the Maria cage reminds me of like a super specific like thing that he did. Yeah, so Maria lights the whole room on fire, which is kind of crazy. Oh, and then here's where she starts talking so much shit. This is where she actually dug a fucking hole for herself.
I've seen your quality settings to be spelled quickly. This is what you get for defending that disgrace block of technology. This humiliating the future shows how hopeless the prairie you are.
Like she's really fucking going in on her, dude. And like that's not even it.
Aren't you going to try blooming more limbs? I love to see the flower comes out in the sea of flames.
And then there's literally like a whole nother big ass panel of her talking even more shit. Maria's about to get rocked. She's chatting like a little too much. So we get this banging flashback of Koala talking to Robin about Fishman Karate. And Sabo's like, no, I'll teach her Dragon Claw Fist. And then Hack's there too. Like, this is just such a crazy flashback that no one saw coming. And I didn't even think of this, bro. Like, when I saw the spoiler, the spoiler said, like, flashback with whatever, Koala and Sabo. Koala wants to teach her Fishman Karate. Sabo wants to teach her Dragon Claw. I saw those in the spoilers. And then when I saw that, I was like, oh, like, dude, it just makes sense. Like, why did I not think of that? It's just because we haven't seen Robin fight in so long. I just, like, didn't think of any possibilities of her, like, getting any techniques. I've wanted her to get armament hockey for the longest time ever, because I think a giant-ass hockeyed-up slap would be the sickest thing in the world. And I'm sure everyone agrees with me, and we learn that when she actually used the big ass hands to push up the Sunny when they were, I believe that was when they were on their way to Fishman Island. That's the only fucking time that the ship's under the water. So yeah, that we learned that technique. She says in retrospect it's already come in handy a few times. So that was some Fishman karate shit, I guess. I don't know. All right, we're here. We're at the moment where I lost my mind. This was a lot to fucking process at 4 in the morning. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this is a lot, man. I didn't know what the fuck I was looking at. I was super tired. This was a lot for me, man. She drops the Demonio Fleur. Fucking hell. Demonio Fleur. There it is. I really don't get this transformation. Is this just like a second gear-esque like transformation? Like what the fuck is this? It's so cool, don't get me wrong. Like, I have zero complaints whatsoever. I'm just confused as to like who, what, where, when, how, why, you know? Super badass line. I'll be the devil if that's what it takes. Chopper had a similar line where he was like, dude, I don't give a shit. I'll be a monster if it helps Luffy. Like, I love that shit. Whoa. 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 Hold up. Hold up. I'm jaw dropped for one, and I'm just like making sure I'm like looking at this correctly. This is literally days later. Every time I look at this Grand Jacuzzi clutch, I can't help but like cheese and start giggling. Like, oh my fucking goodness. That is all I can say, by the way. Every time I see that, I just go, oh my goodness. Every time. Also, did she straight up murder Black Maria? That's the real question here. And like after this shit, like Billion for Robin. Please and thank. 1 billion berry bounty. Big berry bounty. And also Brooks orchestra slash hits her with, that's the treble clef, right? Treble, yeah, hits her with a fat treble clef. So sick, especially in the colored panel. And then this panel of Brook too in color is so sick. Wow. So back to Tokage Port. Caribou's got food out the wazoo. Luffy's going to town. Use your ripe fruit to make me an adult. That is so fucking crazy. That is crazy. That was one thing I didn't even think about at all. Bro, I don't want to see adult Momo. I don't. Like, I know he's supposed to be 28. Like, literally older than Luffy. He's supposed to be 28, right? But I have seen him as a little munchkin for too long now. I can just not see him as an adult. It would be weird. I don't like it. I talked about it in the live review. Like, I really can't picture adult Momo. Is he going to be, like, knockoff Odin? Like, what's he gonna look like, bro? It's gonna be so weird, but it will be so badass. I imagine his physical body growing will also affect when he's in his dragon form. So I wonder how big he'll be when he's in his dragon form. And you gotta picture it, the like side by side. Can you picture this? Like, it kind of like gives me chills thinking about it. Odin's son, full dragon form, staring down Kaido, also in full dragon form. How crazy is that? Momo's dragon form ripped from Kaido's lineage. It's absurd. It's so absurd. I can't even believe it. And like, Luffy's been KO'd a ton of times. If Momo gets turned into an adult and they fly back together, like, this is it. Like, we are probably about to reach the peak of Wano as far as the action goes. This is kind of new for me, so I apologize if it was all over the place. But yeah, let me know what you think. Also, let me know what you think of the chapter and any predictions or theories you have. I always love reading that shit, and I always love talking about anything One Piece. So yeah, let me know. I will catch you guys later. Goodbye.